Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, darling, you were meant to survive. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head.
Hi everybody, it is day 947 and it's raining. I mean, it's good for the garden plants, but it's bad for my head because my head hurts. Again, yay. And I am drinking water, I'm drinking water and electrolytes, so. Anyway, I know I've been like MIA today, but literally, what was I gonna say? I woke up, I did my prayers and Bible journaling and stuff like that. Well, not Bible journaling, but my Bible plans and stuff. And then I made coffee. And then Emily Baker started live streaming. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna, in the beginning while she was live streaming, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lift some weights. All right, cool. And then, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be productive. Again, I use that term relatively because everybody's, thing is different and I'm my own worst critic sometimes. But anyways, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get something done. I should change that around. But I said I'm gonna. Yeah, I know. I'm laughing because I have Emily's screen on my iPad and my mom has it on the big TV. Oh my God. Listen, I'm invested now. Like, I don't know. Every day I'm like, oh, like nothing else could go wrong. Like, nothing else could happen that would be like, oh my gosh. But again, it does. They have, well, anyways, sorry, back up. So I was like, okay, I'm going to lift some weights while she's talking, which I did. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go on the bike. So I got 2 miles in. And I then got off the bike, had lunch, And then here I am. I'm trying not to fall asleep with this rain, but it's not working. And I have Zumba. Well, it's 1:54, so I have Zumba in like 35 minutes. I don't know. I don't do math. But yeah, so that's honestly where I've been. Basically, it was like hour and a half on the bike, baby. I don't even know. I just got carried away. I was talking. I slowed down a little bit. And then I was like, oh, crap. I want to get to a certain mileage. So I keep going, which is my brain most days anyways. But, oh, my goodness. They had... is he a trooper or a sergeant or what? I'm pretty sure he's a sergeant. He...
I would be embarrassed. I would be pissed if I was a taxpayer in Massachusetts.
Yeah. And listen, I love police officers. Most of them are great, okay? Like, obviously, they put their life, on the line every day to, like, protect us and whatever. And not only, like, to, like, find the bad guys or whatever, or, drugs or anything like that, but, like, a lot of them help in mental health situations and stuff, whatever. Just all of it, right? And, there's the ones that go around with the therapy dog. I think it's like a community outreach or whatever. Anyways, so they're great, but, like, I'm like, does nobody look at this investigation and think, wow? Because this is the part, right? So we all know that Trooper Proctor was fired. So they're not going to call him, because if they get into why he's fired, even though the jury already knows that, they don't know why, I don't think, but because they haven't read his text messages, which are horrible. But he's fired. And so they call this Yuri Buchnick guy.
Oh, you said that pretty good.
I did. I said his name right. And so he's like, oh, well, I put the evidence in the bag. But then when you, like, zoom in on the bag, like, because obviously they have the bag or a picture or whatever. But when you, like, zoom in, the handwriting of, like, oh, this is what it is, this is the date, blah, 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 is different. Like, it's not his. And according to, I don't know if the prosecution, like, whatever, but the defense is like, oh, whose handwriting is that? And they're like, he's like, I don't know. And Alan Jackson, the Karen's defense attorney, is like, that's not your partner or somebody you work with. You don't recognize the handwriting as Michael Proctor's. And he's like, I don't know. Like, he's just skirting around every answer. And I'm like, this is so embarrassing. I'm like, this is an investigation of one of your, like, comrades, brothers, whatever you want to call it, like one of your people, and you're just like, oh, I don't know who wrote it. There wasn't a report. I'm like, oh my God. And then they're getting into the cringiest text messages between Brian Higgins and Karen Reed. And I will say, I still don't believe Karen hit him. I still believe it was somebody else in that house, because Karen never went in the house, because that's obvious, because they would have said, oh, she went in the house or whatever. But, oh my God, text messages were so cringy. But, I mean, just because you send text messages does not mean whatever. Oh my God, this case. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to, like, do something, because I've already seen it, like, the first time, kind of. But no, this is a brand new trial. We get more text messages. We get more weird questions. We get, like, I can't. I'm, like, stuck here for 10 weeks. Oh, my gosh. So, and if you think me talking about it on my videos bad every day, you just asked my friends who also watch this, and we're just like typing back and forth every day. Yeah. Wild. Wild, wild. So it is Friday, May 9th, and I finished Zumba. It's 3:38. And I did get all of my rings done, 3 out of 3. And we've got nearly 4 miles and 8,963 steps. But I am going to take my watch off because I'm not doing anything and all of my rings are done. Honestly, a lot of people use this to answer texts. I mostly use it like a Fitbit because I just want to get my rings done. But it's a rainy afternoon, and as soon as my mom gets back, I'm gonna take a nap. Well, actually, maybe not, depending on what time she gets back. I might just wait, have dinner, and then go to bed. Well, do my nighttime routine. Because my sister is having a little Mother's Day muffins with mom type thing at my niece's school. And so I don't think the other siblings are going, like as in her class. So the baby gets to hang with my mom. And I was not going out in the rain because it was downpouring when she left. But it's not now. At least I can't hear it. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys are having a good day.